Ever wondered from where it all began in the world of aviation records? Let's rewind to the early 20th century. The adrenaline rush of breaking records and pushing the boundaries of what's possible is as old as aviation itself. In the nascent days of flight, daring pioneers took to the skies in pursuit of glory and progress. One of the first major milestones in aviation history was set by none other than Charles Lindbergh, a name that resonates with the spirit of adventure. On May 21st, 1927, Lindbergh took a leap into the unknown with the first solo non-stop transatlantic flight. It was a feat that not only set a new benchmark in aviation, but captured the imagination of the world. But it wasn't just about covering vast distances. The sky was not the limit for these early aviators. They wanted to reach for the stars. In 1931, another pair of brave souls, Auguste Piccard and Paul Kipfer, set a new record for the highest altitude reached by a manned balloon. They soared to an incredible height of 15,781 meters, a record that took the world's breath away. Piccard wasn't done yet. He went on to set a final record of 23,000 meters, a height that few could even dream of reaching. These were the days when the boundaries of flight were being explored, when every new record was a step into the unknown. These early pioneers set the stage for a century of record-breaking feats in aviation. They dared to dream, dared to fly, and dared to make the impossible possible. Their feats didn't just break records, they broke barriers, paving the way for a new era of aviation. From the first solo transatlantic flight to reaching heights that touched the edge of space, these pioneers were the trailblazers of their time, setting the course for the future of aviation. As technology advanced, so did the records. Welcome to the jet age. In this era, the skies were not just a playground, but a racetrack and a proving ground for aeronautical prowess. This was a time when technological leaps were not just advancing, but taking quantum jumps, setting new precedents in aviation history. One such marvel of this age was the Lockheed U-2, a high-altitude reconnaissance aircraft. Designed in the mid-20th century, the U-2, also known as Dragon Lady, redefined the boundaries of altitude records for fixed-wing aircraft. This high-flying spy plane, capable of soaring over 70,000 feet above the ground, was a testament to the rapidly advancing aeronautical engineering of the time. It was a spectacle that epitomized the high stakes and the high altitudes of the Cold War era. Yet, if altitude was one half of the story, speed was the other. Enter the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird, a jet that didn't just break records, it shattered them. On July 28, 1976, this magnificent bird reached a top speed of over 2,193 miles per hour. That's Mach 3.3, over 3 times the speed of sound. The Blackbird was not just fast, it was lightning fast. It was a symbol of the jet age's relentless pursuit of speed, defying the very laws of physics. These remarkable achievements underscored the essence of the jet age, an era that pushed the boundaries of speed and altitude. They symbolized the triumph of human ingenuity over the constraints of nature, taking us further and faster than ever before. The jet age brought with it a new era of speed and altitude records, pushing the boundaries of what was thought possible. While speed and altitude are impressive, another aspect of aviation records often goes unnoticed: endurance. Now, endurance in aviation isn't just about how long an aircraft can stay in the air. It's a testament to the marvels of engineering, the tenacity of pilots, and the pure grit required to push the boundaries of what's thought possible. Consider the Voyager, a lightweight aircraft constructed almost entirely of carbon fiber. In 1986, this remarkable machine completed a 9-day non-stop flight, covering more than 25,000 miles. Pilots Dick Rutan and Gina Yeager lived in the cramped cockpit, battling fatigue, cold, and the constant threat of mechanical failure, all while maintaining the concentration needed to pilot the aircraft. The Voyager's flight is a shining example of endurance in aviation and remains unmatched even today. But endurance records can vary widely, depending on both the type of aircraft and the specifics of the record category. For an unmanned aerial vehicle, endurance might be measured in days or even weeks, while for a human-piloted aircraft, the limits of human endurance become a significant factor, and it's not just about the longest time spent in the air. Endurance can also refer to the longest non-stop flight without refueling. Take the Solar Impulse 2, for instance. In 2015, this solar-powered aircraft completed the longest solo flight ever, a journey of almost 5,000 miles from Japan to Hawaii. The flight lasted over 4 days and nights, with pilot Andre Borschberg at the controls the entire time. Such feats are overseen and certified by organizations like the National Aeronautic Association in the United States and the Fédération Aéronautique Internationale internationally. These bodies classify records by factors such as engine type, aircraft weight, and whether the flight was human-piloted or unmanned. So when we talk about endurance in aviation, we're really talking about a blend of human and mechanical resilience. We're talking about a dance between pilots and their machines, a dance that sometimes lasts for days on end. We're talking about the determination to keep going, to push the limits, and to keep the spirit of exploration alive and soaring. Endurance records reflect not just the capabilities of the aircraft, but also the perseverance and determination of the pilots. Fast forward to the 21st century, where records are being broken in more ways than one. The modern era of aviation is a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of progress. Take, for instance, the Solar Impulse 2. In 2015, this marvel of engineering completed the longest solo flight in history, powered entirely by solar energy. The flight lasted for a staggering 5 days and nights, demonstrating the incredible potential of renewable energy in aviation. Then there's the Airbus A380, a behemoth in the skies and the largest passenger airliner to date. With a wingspan of nearly 80 meters and the capacity to carry over 800 passengers, the Airbus A380 is a testament to how far we've come in terms of scale and complexity in aircraft design. But the A380 isn't the only giant in the field. Introducing the Stratolaunch, the largest aircraft ever built, designed for a purpose that transcends commercial aviation. This colossal aircraft, with a wingspan exceeding that of a football field, is designed to carry and launch rockets into space, marking a new frontier in aviation and space exploration. These modern records are not just about breaking barriers in speed, altitude, or endurance. They reflect our evolving understanding of what is possible, and our commitment to pushing those boundaries further. They represent our ability to adapt, innovate, and overcome challenges in ways that were once thought impossible. These records also highlight the importance of sustainability in aviation, a crucial aspect that will undoubtedly shape the future of this industry. From solar-powered flights to more fuel-efficient engines, the quest for sustainable aviation is a record-breaking journey in its own right. As technology continues to advance, so too will the records, pushing the boundaries of aviation in ways we can't even imagine. From the early days of aviation to the modern era, these records have shaped the trajectory of flight. As we journeyed together through the annals of aviation history, we've seen how the benchmarks of speed, altitude, and endurance have been continually raised by daring pilots and innovative engineers. Speed, the essence of flight, has been pushed to its limits. Who can forget the Lockheed SR-71 Blackbird? In 1976, this magnificent bird soared at speeds surpassing 2,193 miles per hour, or Mach 3.3. A record that still stands as a testament to the power of human innovation. Then we turned our eyes upwards to the highest reaches of the atmosphere and beyond. The altitude record, held by a rocket plane, reminds us that the sky is not the limit, not to mention the remarkable feat of Auguste Piccard and Paul Kipfer, who ascended to 15,781 meters in a manned balloon, a feat that seemingly brought us closer to the stars. And let's not forget the endurance records that have redefined what's possible. The Voyager's 9-day non-stop flight was a marvel of human and technological endurance, a testament to the unyielding spirit of exploration. These records are not just numbers or dates in a book. They are milestones that have shaped and continue to shape the course of aviation history. They represent the ingenuity and tenacity of individuals and teams who dared to dream and push the boundaries of what was thought possible. Each record represents a leap forward in aviation, a testament to human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of pushing boundaries. Who knows what records will be set in the future? One thing's for sure, the sky is certainly not the limit.